The Canadian Association of Women in Construction recently held a panel discussion about gender equity in the construction industry. We briefly spoke with the panelists to discuss the issues women face today.
The goal for these types of sessions is to give somebody a takeaway, and every person should have something to take away from the session. And I think they did. They got a lot of, they asked a lot of questions. They got a lot of different pieces of advice, and there are different perspectives also on the panel.
Some overriding factors that need to be addressed. So one is that the concept of this gender isolation that I think every woman faces. So they face a gender isolation simply because they are the only woman. So there's a numerical factor. But they do face a gender isolation in terms of the way things are done in a masculine environment. So things may be done differently. So, for example, researchers know that many men in construction prefer a kind of male-centric style of communication, which includes aggression and a confrontational style, whereas women prefer a more collaborative and non-confrontational style.
Well, certainly the challenges still exist for women to be accepted on the construction site, but again, as I said, and it depends on your own attitude when you're entering into this profession in terms of your own confidence level and your own knowledge base, that if you have those two things going for you, it really does break down help to break down the barriers, and that's in any field.
I think that we have to continue to educate employers and give them opportunities to see that women in their workplaces have a positive impact that can actually create a more inclusive, more diverse, and really a workforce that is more likely to include others culturally. I think that women is a good first step because they have the desire to collaborate and they often want to communicate in that way. And I really think we've got to continue to talk to employers and labor unions. We've got to talk to them about the benefits of hiring women in the workplace, and that's going to become increasingly necessary when there are skill shortages.